Bobby. I'm with Bobby. I'm always ready when Bobby's around.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh. Are we on? Are we on?
We're on?
Uh-oh. Hi, boys and girls. It is your weekly Go Fast Solutions. I have no clue what we're calling this. But
I don't know. This is this is the Latino version. So if this is not an SAP right now, you should probably change your TV.
So are we going to switch it to Spanish then, Bob?
I don't know. We might have to.
Hola, ¿cómo está todo el mundo? Like Go Fast Solutions, video. No, but thank you for joining us, guys. I know some of you join us every week. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. There's no Ben this week. He's on vacation again.
Yeah, Ben's on vacation.
Benny vacation. And then now we got Bobby Spanish here, or Bobby Expo, like I like to call him. And the reason we're calling him Bobby Expo is obviously, guys, September 13th is 2 weeks away.
2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today is the Winter Summit at the Mass Mutual Center in Springfield, Massachusetts. So if you guys haven't registered, we've got a litany of reasons of why you should register and why you should attend. There's a lot of good things going on.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that a little bit later. First, we're going to do the house cleaning stuff. So pretty much, guys, SiriusXM promo is still going on. You buy 5, you get 1 free. It's been going very, very well. A lot of you guys are actually, grasping the whole concept of the promo going on. A lot of tuners, a lot of SiriusXM tuners sell.
Yes.
It is a great add-on. So you guys are starting to really understand that add-on business is, really good attachment to your business because it gives you an extra money coming into the building. So you sell them a head unit. If you're not selling him attachments, what are you doing? Sell them a head unit, you sell them some SiriusXM, you sell them a harness, a dash kit, a backup camera if it's a video piece. You know what I mean? Talk about the key features on CarPlay, Android Auto, and head units. SiriusXM add-on is the easiest add-on because everybody knows SiriusXM. So talk about it. The promo buy 5, get 1 free is still on. Get it before it runs out because that promo, it will have its end of life, guys. Everything does. So make sure you get that promo.
Johnny, there's a teaser. This is part of next week's video or next week's Facebook Live, but there's going to be a killer contest for SiriusXM. So your purchases today count towards that. You'll probably see an email from on the contest in the next day or so. So anything that started as of Monday counts. So take advantage of those buy 5 get 1 frees because they're all going to count towards a really cool contest that's coming up. We started counting on Monday, but it'll go through the entire month of September.
That means that our competition, Nate's not going to win this time?
Well, this is a competition for our customers.
No, I understand that, but that means that Nate's not going to win this competition.
Unless Nate opens up a store, he's not going to win this competition.
Thank God. No, kudos to you, Nate. Good job on selling SiriusXM and all the guys at Go Fast. A lot of you shops are starting to grasp the concept of additional add-ons. SiriusXM's great. Next thing we want to talk about is the Sony ES and GS promo going on right now. For all the guys that are ES, you guys are taking advantage of some killer deals on both ES and GS. GS is open to everybody, guys. GS is a very clean, nice sounding line. We've sold a bunch already, and guys are coming back with feedback that it is superior sounding versus like the entry level stuff that they have. Better sound quality, better look, and they love the eco-friendly stuff that's going on with the packaging and stuff. So check it out. If you don't know about the GS products, guys, they make speakers, they make subs. So get a hold of your sales rep so they can talk to you more about ES and GS.
The super cool thing about that, John, is we all know about ES and how the ES is designed to be that step above, right? It is, but so is the price points, right? The price points are for a more expensive client that's going to do a little bit better, right? A higher end. The GS really falls into that velocity piece. They got the piece that you guys sell day in and day out. We all do those high-end jobs, but those are 5, 10, 15% of our business. 85% of the business is that regular guy that's looking for that stereo, for the updated stereo or a better sound in their car. The GS line falls right in there. Great quality, great value. It's in that velocity, those velocity SKUs, the ones that just pow, 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 you're popping them out. So it's
door speaker replacements, GS. You know, you're talking about just a simple 1 sub, 2 sub setup. Think GS, and that thing pounds. So that's to Bobby's point. What he was getting at is that GS fits that price point where your customer's mentality is. I just want a simple 212 setup, amp, box, interior speakers. GS is for you.
Right.
So, anything else to add, Bob?
I think that's cool.
So I also wanted to add, you know, this weekend was a kind of an emotional weekend for us. You know, we had our car out there, racechoice.com. If you guys haven't viewed, you know, what happened during the weekend, all you got to do is type in racechoice.com accident or Ryan Priest accident. You know, we were rooting. Our boy Ryan Priest was going up to the field, getting up there, and unfortunately got hit behind. Was taken out, and you know, major accident. Did I think anywhere from 10 to 16 rolls in the air.
Right, set a record, right? Set a record for NASCAR for the most barrel rolls.
So, you know, we're glad that Ryan's doing awesome. Ryan, you know, you're true. You've got a true heart. You've got a big heart. You're big at this sport, and you're also a big supporter of ours. We appreciate you always giving a shout out, and we always appreciate, you know.
He's a warrior.
He's
a warrior.
He really is. He called.
He got up and got out of that car. That man is a warrior.
And then called Dave right after. It's like.
He was sort of order dinner or something. That man's a warrior. So kudos to him. I'm glad that he's okay, and that you know, he's resting well, and we all wish him well. It was a great race, though. Besides that, I mean, it was exciting.
Very exciting. He was moving up the field. The car looked very, very sharp. Actually, it was said that it was one of the best looking cars in the field. You know, so because of the color scheme, you know, it was one of the faster cars that were out there. And you know, guys, I do have to make a very big point. If it wasn't because of all the safety equipment that, you know, that Ryan Priest had in the vehicle, you know, the helmet, the Hans devices, the straps, the fire suits, just the padding, you know, we
would have been a totally different outcome.
It would have absolutely been a totally different outcome. So we definitely appreciate Ryan coming out of it, you know, not saying not hurt, but, you know, he came out of it alive. And just want to say, check out racechoice.com for your safety equipment, guys. I'm a racer. You know, and till this weekend, I really didn't realize how severity the racing scene is when you get into these major accidents. I'm starting to see more and more of my friends when they're at the track. Unfortunately, it sometimes it's out of your control. You get a flat tire during the race. You get an axle that breaks, or whatever the case is, and the car just veers one way and hits the wall. Safety is always should be at the top of your minds. So go to racechoice.com. Make sure that you get your, you know, all your safety equipment, your helmet, your Honda devices.
Right, you make a great point. You know, it's not the sexy part of the business,
no.
Right? You're not, you know, safety devices. It's like kind of that necessary evil. But when you see something like what Ryan went through this weekend, you realize it may not be sexy when you're setting your car up, when you're getting ready to do your racing, but boy, it's a lifesaver, and that should be on the top of your list.
Well, no, it's sexy, and I'll tell you why it's sexy. It's sexy because you come out of that car alive, and you get to see your family, which is more important. You know what I mean? So make sure, guys, you guys have the latest and greatest safety equipment in your vehicles. Check out racechoice.com. You know, and once again, I want to say, you know, Ryan, you have our prayers with you. You know, hopefully, well, I'm not saying hopefully because he's doing much better, but you get on your feet as soon as possible, and we see you back at the track.
Yeah, that's it.
And then, guys, next thing we want to talk about is brand of the week. So the brand of the week this week is Triton Audio. The line has been on fire. Great sounding stuff. Hard-hitting woofers. Great price points. You know, they have their entry-level line, and they have their better line. They also have marine, and they have, you know, some off-road type of sound bars. So I just want to start off with the EL 2001, which I think Bob has over here. EL 2001 is 2,000 watts max, 1,000 watts RMS at 2 ohm. This little amplifier, and as you can see, it's little, puts out a ton of power. It's got 340 amp fuses, 4-gauge input. Recommendation for these amplifiers is a true copper, you know, amp kit. So make sure you have that. They make sound bars. one of the best sounding soundbars I've probably heard on the market. It has been professionally DSP'd, each soundbar. So they make it from a 27 inch all the way up to a 37 inch.
20 and 27, right?
20, 27, 36. Yeah, so they make it, and really, you got to think about tailgating. I've actually got a lot of customers that use this for tailgating, put it in back of their pickup truck. It is obviously IP rated for water splash proof. So I've got some guys that are putting it underneath the beds, you know what I mean? And when they're going to like a UConn game locally here, UConn football or UConn baseball or basketball. They're doing their whole tailgate thing. These sound freaking phenomenal. It's got integrated RGB lighting. It's like I said, the 36 inch has a total of 4 drivers and 4 tweeters. So 4 drivers on each side, so 8 speakers and 4 tweeters. And the thing sounds awesome. Built-in Bluetooth, built-in control on the face, and also the only thing you really got to do, power ground accessory. So think of tailgates for trucks, think of golf carts, side-by-sides, the guys that just want to do audio, simple audio in their side-by-side. You literally power ground accessory, you got yourself a full sounding system that actually sounds really, really good. They make marine amplifiers, so they make a mono, a 4-channel, and a 6-channel. This is the mono. As you can see, this thing is tiny, completely sealed, so it's completely submersible. All the inputs are behind the cover that you have to pull out that makes it watertight. It is 4-gauge copper on there. And it's awesome because they make the 6-channel for all the guys that are doing like Cobalt speedsters that have multiple output, multiple speakers. You've got your multiple amplifier. Like I said, completely submersible. They make tweeters. So this is the EL series. This is their entry level. This is like a factory replacement style tweeter for if you got a customer comes in, hey, I got a blown tweeter. How can you replace it? You talk about EL. I just had a stroke or something.
Well, yeah, he's vomited in his mouth there for
Holy
a second.
crap. So the ELs are entry level. They do make an SQ series, which allows you to amplify them. Those things scream. We've already spoke about the amplifier. This tiny footprint does 500 watts RMS at 2 ohms. The amplifier does 90 watts by 4 at 4 ohm and 150 at 2 ohms in the speaker side for the 4-channel. They make 6 regular SQ series speakers and EL series speakers. The ELs are your factory replacement. You're not really going to amplify them. Just want to do a quick amp. EL is the one you want for replacements. The SQ series are the ones that you can add an amplifier and they hold some serious power. I personally have the SQ series in my charger. The car sounds insane.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, everybody goes in that car, this thing sounds great. Very, very bright vocals. It's not a loudspeaker, but it gets you into that point where you're acoustically hearing all the frequencies that you wouldn't normally hear. These speakers are very shallow and they look good and they sound great. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about, which I already did, was the TEL 2001, which is over there, amplifier. They make 4 channels. They make monos from the entry level, EL 1001, which is a great 500 watt RMS amplifier at 2 ohms to put on for subs. And then they make all the way up to the EL 2000, the 3000, and also the big Mamma Jamma, the 10,000 watt amplifier.
Wow. So the one thing about, and I think, Johnny, you did a really good job of illustrating the sound quality and the value that the Triton brand brings. The thing that I always look at from the owner standpoint, right, the business owner standpoint, there are levels of audio, right? Mm-hmm. And there are brands that are pull brands that we all know the names of, and then there are brands that are in that middle where there's most of our customers, the velocity. I like to say the velocity area. Well, here's a brand that is an EDA brand, so the Elite. This is exclusive to the Elite Distributor Alliance, which GoFast is a member of. And this is product that you're not going to see online, on Amazon, on eBay. Does a unit show up every now and again like anything else? Yes, but by and large, you don't see this advertised at below or near what you're paying for it online. So you don't get that customer walking in and saying, "Hey, I can buy this," and instead of buying it from you, I can get it on Amazon cheaper or for the same price. You're able to make your money because at the end of the day, we're about making money, right? Our customers, they're about making money. They've got bills to pay. They've got people to feed. This is a brand where it works. It's got great quality. It's profitable, and you're only gonna get it from GoFast. It's not going to be sold by every single distributor in the market. It's through GoFast only. And if you've got this brand in your shop, you're not going to be able. They're not going to shop you on it because it's just not out there.
Yeah, it's definitely a high margin line. So what you guys pay for it and what it should be at MSRP is
it outperforms.
It outperforms. It's a big margin gap. So guys, yeah, like Bob said, internet's a big thing with Triton. They don't want internet on it. There are 2 demo cars here in literally at GoFast. So if you happen to come on by and want to hear a demo, we could always set that up for you. It is a line that's been on fire, because it's just very exclusive, very clean, and they make sub boxes, so it's a whole package. They literally make sub boxes that double, single, vented, non-vented. They also make shallow subwoofers, which are very, very impressive. If you haven't seen the shallow woofers, I dare you to try one on your next, like a Silverado or F-150 requirement for shallow under-the-seat subwoofers. Try it. See how you'll like it. And I guarantee you will like it.
And I guarantee you'll like the money that you make on those.
Exactly. So guys, that was our brand of the week. Check your emails for some specials we have going on, because there is a lot of specials going on with Triton right now. Like I said, very, very popular brand, very, very great sounding. So if you haven't tried them, give them a try. Next thing we want to talk about is our Winter Summit. So our Winter Summit we're rounding out 2 weeks, exactly 2 weeks as of today. The show, I think it's 13 days until the show, 13 or 14 days, one of the two. You can go to summit.gofst.com to register and also check the time courses that is happening on throughout the day, between classes, between giveaway, between the stuff that we're doing throughout the whole day, location of the classes. Also, we're going to be using an app, which most of you already still have on your phones, called Event ZEE, which you can download on either the Android market, the Play Store, or the Apple market. Right. And both of them is going to be Event ZEE. Once you download the app, it's going to ask you for a code. Make sure you put in WS23. So Winter Summit 23. WS23 is the code. It's going to ask you for some challenges. That app you're going to use throughout the day to scan barcodes throughout the day. Some classes you go through, they're going to have barcodes at the classes. Scan those. That'll get you into some grand prizes. And Bob,
let's talk about those.
Let's talk about the prizes.
Why are you going out and you're scanning all of these booths? There's going to be QR codes at every booth that are going to be unique. There are going to be QR codes at every training, which will be unique to the trainings. Your sales rep is going to have a QR code when you meet with him for your one-on-one, and that'll be unique. Why are you going through all of these steps to scan or hunt down these QR codes? Well, one big reason is all of the grand prizes are tied into folks that are at the show and engaging. So so one of the grand prizes that we're announcing today is a $1,500 remote start bundle. So as much as we love to call this the Winter Summit, and there were a ton of good reasons to come to the summit that are not just remote start related, right? Because the winter gets dark early. There's lighting. There's you want to protect your vehicle from all the sand and the salt that'll be on the floor. So paint protection. All of those are great reasons to come to the Winter Summit. But we can't forget our roots. The roots are, it used to be called, back in the day, in another realm, it was called the Remote Start Summit. Mm-hmm. And that's the big deal. It's, when I was working in another place, 40% of my sales for the entire year were done in Q4. So from October through the end of the year, because that's when starters become big. And you know what? We don't want to forget that this is a starter summit, right? So we're going to have a $1,500 starter remote start bundle. The winner will decide. If I'm a First Tech guy, I can take $1,500 worth of First Tech. If I'm a Fortin guy, $1,500 worth of Fortin, and if I'm a DEI or Prestige guy, it doesn't matter. It's whatever fits your business. There's a $1,500 that you're going to be able to start off your season right with this product.
And let me tell you guys, remote starters, if you think that it doesn't make a big chunk of your business during the wintertime, it does. A lot of you guys, yeah, you get car audio and you know, lighting and all that stuff, but starters is your bread and butter, especially if you have a very cold, very snowy winter. You know, it starts and it's go, 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 go. There are some shops that they don't even want to talk car audio in the wintertime. They want to talk about starters, and their bays are loaded with cars that they're doing anywhere from 10 to 15 cars they have to get done a day. So starters is a big part of your business, a big part of what you gravitate and make money off of your business. You know, so make sure that you guys are talking about it now, because as the Farmer's Almanac release details, this is going to be, we're old one. We're technically old one. This is going to be a very cold, very snowy winter. El Nino's going to be here in literally, I think it's already here, sometime this month or next month, and that's going to cause a whole bunch of different things up here in Northeast. So just remember, if you're not talking about starters, guys, start planning it, start changing your displays. You know, I can't believe I'm saying this, but we're already in September.
It's gonna be Labor Day this weekend, and it's like from there it just starts to go into fast motion.
Yeah.
So in addition to the $1,500 remote start bundle, there's a $750 spending spree, and that you can decide to buy any Go Fast products that you want. If you win that, you can decide any Go Fast products at all. And these are in addition to the Blaupunkt e-bike. The Blaupunkt e-bike has been a surprise in our for Go Fast, right? Mm-hmm. I'm just amazed at how many of our customers were, hey, I want one of those.
Yeah.
We're giving away one of those, so you definitely want to scan those QR codes and be qualified for that.
I'm surprised at how many customers, when they bought one for themselves, brought it to the shops, put it on the shop with a price tag on it, and are actually selling the e-bikes. E-bikes is hot right now. Every place you go, whether you're looking outside your window, you're seeing people on e-bikes. So why not get a piece of that pie, guys?
Right. I mean, and from a name from like Blaupunkt, it's a name that folks remember from way back in the day as German and high quality, well engineered. The bike, when we looked at the bike that came here, I was amazed at how well this bike is made, how well that it's just put together. It's an awesome piece. You definitely want to be part of it, and you certainly want to have a shot at winning one for free. We're also going to be giving away a 75-inch TV, LED flat screen TV. TVs are, it's football season starting. You got to have the big screen TV. Scan those QR codes. Get yourself down here. Make sure that you're there at when we do the grand prizes towards the end of the day when we get to the happy hour, because we're going to be giving away one of those as well. And then this year we did something a little different. We let everyone know last week. Let's go over it again. The Cash Booth. Now spell that with me, boys and girls. Booth. BOOFF. All right, maybe just one F. So that's Johnny's. When Johnny says booth, it sounds like booth. So that's what we went with. The Cash Booth. You're going to have an opportunity to get inside of there. There are going to be dollars whizzing around all over the place. You like that, though, the whizzing?
Yeah, whizzing
around. You're going to have an opportunity to grab those Go Fast dollars and to make purchases at Go Fast with those. So that'll be exciting. It'll be fun. It'll be it's just fun to be able to throw people in there and watch their hair go wild. And we're going to have a couple of different of those going on. So, guys, make sure when we announce it, you are listening out to the intercom, because it's one of you lucky people are going to go into this booth. Just like Bob said that I say it. And it's going to get an opportunity to win some cash to use towards your Go Fast purchases. And that's a unique thing brought into our show. We're going to do a couple of other unique things, but more details to come. The Cash Booth is actually a pretty good idea. Kudos to Bob for thinking about that. Because I talked to Ian. Ian was instrumental. He found the place. He's getting it delivered. It'll be at the show. We'll have, like I said, everyone that has that app is scanning those. And something new this year with the Eventsy app as we go back, we're going to have push notifications come through. So as you guys are walking around and it's hard because there's a lot of things going on at once. we'll be sending push notifications through the Eventsy app to let you know when the cash booth is going out, when the trainings are beginning, when lunch is beginning, all of the important things that you want to be a part of. You're going to know when they're happening moments before. You'll get that push notification, and you'll know to scoot on over so that you can be a part of it.
Correct. It's a bunch of things going on, so make sure Eventsy, you download it. You put in WS23, so that way you're getting the push notifications onto your phone while you're at the show. Tons of things going on, especially when the prizes are being given away. You want to be attentive to that type of stuff when the closeout area,
the
outlet room opens up. You want to be attentive to that. The outlet room is going to have some insane deals.
Insane deals.
Too low to list. It's a once-in-a-lifetime deal you're going to get out of that outlet room. Last year, the guys that took advantage of that outlet room really saw, holy crap. There were some guys that were filling up truckloads. Their truckloads.
There were vendors. Ellis Mathis from Memphis. I went to speak to Ellis Mathis in his booth. He was online in the outlet room with 3 pairs of Oakley sunglasses because the deal was insane. So these deals are going to be only open to attendees. So that's why we're not printing them, because it's not for anyone who doesn't attend.
Nope.
If you attend, you go to the outlet room, we're going to have deals on remote starters. We're going to have deals on heat seaters. We're going to have deals on Oakley sunglasses. We'll have deals on a lot of different items that may or may not be winter related, but the deals are going to be insane. We're going to bring all of this stuff there. We don't want to bring any of it back.
Nope.
We want to sell as much of it as there. It's going to be priced to sell. You got to be there. You got to be there. It's going to open at 2 o'clock. You want to be in there because what we bring is what we've got to sell. You're going to walk out of there with some deals.
So bring cash. Bring your credit card empty.
Right.
We can take cash. We can take credit cards. We're gonna have good old Dean there again, which everybody knows Dean, so he's gonna be helping you guys out to load up your purchases and do your purchases. Also, just want to say that we are gonna also have deals. Not just regular like blowout, take cash and carry deals. We will have our usual remote starter deals, lighting deals.
Right.
So if you're not at the show's a big thing. It's a day of learning, which a lot of you guys love to learn about all the new products and all the key features on it, which this year, level 2 training. So, we're going to be a little bit more technical on the trainings. But, you also get to do special buys. You get to speak to your sales rep. A lot of you guys don't even know who your sales reps are. So during lunchtime, we're going to have I'm not going to say a Q&A, but like an introduction to all the sales guys. Hey, guys, my name's Jonathan. This is Bob Hernandez.
I got some stuff lined up for that.
There you go. So
it'll be fun.
It'll
be fun. Yeah, so to Johnny's point, we're also going to be launching our Remote Start program. Mm-hmm. So, besides all the closeout deals and the just below cost deals that we're going to have in that outlet room, this is the time to get with your sales rep. We're going to launch our Remote Start program. The Remote program typically has cool features like how do you get free shipping. We'll find out when you speak to Johnny and the rest of the sales reps for the Remote Start program. Preferential pricing. Everything Remote Start related will be packaged, and that's why you're going to want to have that one-on-one with your sales rep. It's something this is the kickoff to the season. We get past Labor Day, the mindset flips. The kids all went back to school now, and the summer is unfortunately it's over. Yeah. Summer comes and goes like forever, like this, and we're now going into that Q4 or coming up to Q4 when we get into the holiday season. This is like I said, where I used to come from. Between 35 and 40% of my revenue was made in these last 4 months. I'm assuming that for our retailers, it's something similar. This is where you get set, finish this year strong, make that money, because the starters are still, especially up here in the Northeast, are a big thing. So this is how you get your season off to the right step. Make sure you're attending.
Yeah, guys, it's some of you guys also don't know too much about Remote Start. This is the time to get trained by the manufacturer trainers. Are going to be talking about the products, the latest and greatest technology, the T-harnesses that they have available, the modules they're using. So make sure that you enter all those classes. We're going to trainers from First Tech, Directed, AudioVox, Fortin.
My friends from the north.
Yeah, Fortin. You know, all those guys are going to be there. So come with questions and talk to the vendors, guys. And I think this concludes our show today, Bobby.
I think we've got pretty much all covered. I said make sure you go www. There's a lot of W's. I think I went like 4 W's extra.
You got to forgive them.
Summit.gofst.com. Register today. Make sure you bring your entire team, your sales team, your technicians. Make sure that if there's going to be some live demos, make sure that you're attending the live demos. We're going to have a PNS demo. We're going to have a paint protection demo live on the floor. We're going to have a detailing demo live on the floor. We're going to have a window film demo live on the floor. So lots of things to do, lots of money, lots of planning for the season to be done, lots of prizes to be won. You definitely want to be a part of it. And to that end, we have every week. Prior to, we have our early registration. This week we have a $25 card that one lucky registrant is going to win. Remember that when you guys come into the Winter Summit, those of you that win these early registrations, come to the front desk and we will have your gift cards waiting there for you.
So you have to come to the show in
come.
order to claim your prizes, guys. And in order for you to win a prize at the show, you have to be at the show. So unfortunately, if they call your name and you're not available because you left or whatever the case is, sorry, it goes on to the next person. So guys, we're going to spin the wheel. And who won the 25?
It's spinning. It's spinning.
There's a lot of people on there.
Wow.
The winner is
Rebecca Ferreira. Rebecca Ferreira, congratulations! You've won $25. When you get to the to the front desk at the Winter Summit, make sure you tell them you're a $25 winner, and they will have the gift card waiting there for you.
So congratulations, Rebecca, from Too Loud, and
Too Loud.
Yeah, Too Loud.
All right.
That's what the shop's name is. And see you at the show, everybody. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully see you 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.